You and I have had many discussions over the years about some of the stuff that we've been talking about. What is it that you deal with on a regular basis?
So, being a public figure and being somebody that, kind of prides herself on being happy and excited all the time, I struggle. I have, I would say, pretty bad anxiety. Keeps me up all hours of the night. Last night was one of those nights, sleepless nights, which in turn makes me depressed. So I do feel like those go hand in hand. And it's something I've struggled with for a few years now.
Yeah. Do you remember when it first came on to the point where you were like, okay, this is not just me being a little bit nervous. This isn't me just being a little bummed out about something. There is something medical and psychological going on with me that I might need some help with.
It was probably about 5 or 6 years ago when I had a lot of personal stuff going on within my family and, my grandma passing away unexpectedly. And then we had some other stuff happen in the mix of that. A span of like 4 or 5 months, we went through a lot of stuff. My family did. And a year or two after that started, and that was kind of like the gradual, like, okay, I'm really down about this. I'm feeling really sad.
And what did that look like? You were feeling really sad. So how did that affect your day-to-day life?
A lot of crying. Even talking about it now makes me choked up. Just this feeling of sadness, really sad. And I knew why. I had a lot of personal things going on in my family and in my life. And it just almost just overcame me. I was so sad and I just couldn't really bring myself out of it. And
what would you try to do to feel better?
Exercise, which is something you've given me tips about. Exercising, keeping myself busy, keeping my mind busy in any way that I could. And at the time I was working night shift at Q102. So I spent a lot of time alone, which I think didn't help. So I found when I was with people and I did stuff with my family, when I was out and about, then it helped because I didn't feel as lonely and sad. Because that's what depression is. It's lonely. It's a sad feeling.
What does it feel like to not be able to just snap yourself out of it? What's keeping you from doing that? What is going on in your mind or in your body, or what are you thinking and feeling that makes this depression versus somebody who's just bummed out?
I think not letting go of, what's bugging me today. I can't compartmentalize and be like, you know what, I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to focus on work. I'm going to go have a chat with Jen. I'm going to have my lunch. I'm going to talk to people in the hallway, and I'm just going to put that aside. I can't. It consumes me. And to the point of not focusing, not feeling like myself, and then not being my genuine, excited, authentic self on the radio or when I'm meeting clients or doing something. I don't know how to, I get in my own way. I don't know how to take something that's just eating at me and bugging me and put it aside for a few hours. Let's put this aside. It eats at you. And I think a lot of it is the anxiety, which is overthinking and what did this mean and why did I do that and can I change this and what should I have done differently, and
the overthinking.
It's bad.
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting
because it doesn't end.
No.
And it can start with something as simple as tripping over a sentence when you're on the air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That can turn into a day-long, night-long, week-long down the rabbit hole of all of these reasons why I suck.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's anxiety and depression, you don't have the power to stop it.
No, you don't. Mm-mm. And it's hard to explain to your loved ones or your boyfriend or people in your life why you feel the way you do. And so I just don't. I'll talk to my mom. I'll talk to you. I keep it in because I don't want to be, I don't want to put my burdens on others because, again, I have to be this excited, happy person all the time. But when something's bothering me, I keep it in. And you've been on this journey with me for a long time. Talk to people. It's so important to not shy away or be embarrassed or ashamed, because I was for a long time. And it's okay to talk to somebody. Call me, call Jen. We'll talk to you. We've been through, you've helped me through a lot. It'll be okay. Talk. This is nothing to be ashamed of. It affects people every day.
And when you're having a rough go, what is it that you need the most from the people in your life that you care about that understand?
Love. I need to feel loved.
And what does that look like?
Support and making me feel like I'm not alone in this, and that it's okay to feel like this, and sometimes I can't be strong enough for myself, but it's okay to have help. Just feeling that love and support is so important. Family, friends, it's pretty vital.